Hi there, my name is Mitch Haralabidis, and in this video, we will see together how we can find the slope-intercept form of a line when we are given a point of the line and the line's slope. We'll do the whole process. I will explain the whole process through an example. But before we do that, let me quickly remind everyone what we are talking about. We know that the slope-intercept form of a line is the form y equals mx plus c. Why did we actually call this form slope-intercept form? Simply because m is the slope of the line, while c is the line's y-intercept. Now, we have also seen that in order to determine a single line's equation, in this case, when we want the line's slope-intercept form, we actually need to calculate the values of m and c. So, like we did when we were given 2 points, we will begin by stating that the slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus c. But let's go back and say the actual example. Find the slope-intercept form of a line passing through point A, which is the point with coordinates 2, 5, and has a slope of 2. So again, we should begin by stating that, you know what, the slope-intercept form that we are looking for will be an expression of the form y equals mx plus c. At first, I'll need to calculate m, which is the slope of the line. But here, it is given that m is actually equal to 2, which means that so far, the equation I need to find is written as y equals 2x plus c. I'm now left with the value of c. C can be found by using the given point. We remember we have seen in another video that there is a certain poem around a line's point, which goes as follows. A point lies on a specific line if and only if the coordinates of that point satisfy that line's equation, which means that if we simply take the coordinates of that point and substitute them properly in the line's equation, a true statement will be produced. In our case, this means that since we know that this point with coordinates 2 and 5 lies on this line, which is 2x plus c, if we properly take the x coordinate and we substitute it instead of x, and then the y coordinate and we substitute it in terms of y, what will come up under these substitutions, 5 equals 2 times 2 plus c, has to be true, which means that 5 is equal to 4 plus c, which further means that c equals 5 minus 4, which is equal to 1. And finally, the line we were looking for will have the equation of 2x plus 1. So once again, as when we did, when we were working with the case of having 2 points, here as well, we always continue, let's call them steps. We should continue by this step, which is actually the acknowledgement that the slope-intercept form is this form, y equals mx plus c. Then we move on to the value of the slope, which in this case is given. And finally, in step 3, we are using the point. Once we do all these 3 steps, we are ready to give our final answer. I hope it helped. I hope everything makes sense. In case it doesn't, in case you need more, you have some questions on that, please don't be shy. Feel confident to leave this question as a comment below the video. As always, thank you for your time.